all right. Oh shit, we got a wild card playoff game. I wasn't paying attention, baby. Let's go. Let's see if we can pull this one off. I need some motherfucking plays though. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, we got a lot of upgrading points.
And so he's absolutely wrong about that. In fact, the Democrat Party are the ones who run everything based on race and gender and identity, which is why President Biden came out and said that he was a DEI hire, said that he wants to make sure his vice president was going to be a woman and a person of color. He made about race. Let's go back to the person on the stage that after that journalists had asked that question, whether or not she was elected as vice president and she was a black woman, he made that question all about her. The government secretary on that stage in Chicago. He made it about that. Saying that if you think vice president Harris is the most qualified vice president himself, he made that question about her. Did that. And like I said throughout this entire video, this is nothing to do with representation. There's nothing to do with that. How she's been flip-flopping, how she tried to switch up her accent, how she's been pandering to the black community. And you said the direct conversation of the rest of the good involved, call that out. Stand up and have President Biden come up to a show and say, hey, if you're trying to figure out if you're going to talk to the black, jackpot. And he doesn't even push back on that. He just goes the other way. Yeah, he's a coward. But I bet I don't think why will black people not vote for small America? It's the same reason why other Americans do not be voting for it. Okay? It's not really about Republicans. It's about the radical black politicians that we represent. That's what this show looks like. It's never the topic. That's what she represents. And black men see that a mile away. Listen, in the black community, we know the black culture. We're not stupid. Okay? We know. And you're either black or you're biracial or you're mixed. So this is why black men and many other Americans, it doesn't matter the race, the gender, the creed, or wherever they come from, they're not going to vote for her because they are not seeing who she really is. She's not sharing any level of authenticity. So that's why I'm going to say we got to think about that reporter who went to the barbershop in Pennsylvania and got that response with homeless black men. What do you think about the action that she tried to do? What do you think about the fact that she ran on her Indian
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins.
Okay.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Malik Hooker with the tackle. It's a 6-yard tote. Now they face 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Cousins.
Get in there, get in there. Oh.
Along the sideline, and Pitts brings
Wow,
it in.
good fucking catch.
Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running left is Robinson. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Malik Hooker with the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They motion the tight end over. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And
Good shit. Good shit.
It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Damn.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
I'll take first down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll go left side with Vaughn. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Handoff headed left, Elliott. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Vaughn there to grab it.
And not a good play, fellas.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
Good D. I gotta take a shot.
They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash.
God damn, I couldn't see that shit.
Left, no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. They go play action here.
There we go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
All right. This time.
They've got first down from the 31. Motioning one of the tight ends. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Right back to Elliott now. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Once again, Elliott.
Good dude.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Me pissed. Because we ready. I don't want to say it. I ain't gonna say it there. I'm gonna think it. I ain't gonna say it. We gotta make something happen right here, fellas. We fucking up.
It's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up
big
the perfect
time.
blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On second down, Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
My fault, fellas. Fucking up. We're going to get right now.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Penix here from the gun.
Okay,
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Yeah, you got to earn it now,
that punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. A give right side to Vaughn.
Good
And
dude.
the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Good dude.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Dak to the air here.
Ooh, you let me get that? Oh, okay.
The ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, about set to begin their drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Receiver gets it on the handoff.
Oh, fuck my angle
On
up.
the outside, he crosses midfield.
Good shit.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
A give left side. Here's Robinson.
Yeah.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Is certainly demoralized by some of the things that are said about them.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now the shotgun give to Cook.
Good shit.
Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. On first down, here's Penix.
Shit, I wasn't ready.
He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stop for a loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle.
I wasn't expecting to get that off right there. Oh, son of a bitch, good shit.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA
So
Sports
close.
in just a moment.
Motherfucker.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Got blaze up some more. I'm hurt about that. Good deep curve.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Good more for him deep curve.
Elliott straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that.
Damn, I got this again. Hold on, cuz. Oh shit, you started without me? You ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying an inside give to Elliott.
Oh, get the fuck out
And
of
he
here.
stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Fucked up, man.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Prescott will look to throw. Well secured by Brandon Cooks.
There we go. Way to make up for that shit, cuz.
It's the 10.
There we
There
go.
it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. clobbering now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5.
Be up, fellas.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion left. Jones reels it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Penix on first down. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. And again, it's Penix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. At the 20.
Good shit.
And he makes the house goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Wow.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Play action, here's Penix. He lets one fly deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So out now comes the punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now it's Elliott. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 34. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 3rd down now.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Cowboys have it, hoping to close out a victory and advance another round. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Elliott. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. He put everything he had into this one.
Good D.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Prescott now on 3rd down.
Damn, that's a hell of a catch.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
Man, is showing
and it'll be
love.
1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Back to throw, here's Dak. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
Man, what the fuck is
And
going
this one
on
had a
with me?
brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. He's going deep this time. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Zeke on the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
Uh-oh.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Penix here from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Try and push it deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Handoff headed left to Elliott. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Trying the right side with Vaughn. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's gonna be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, this is why you gotta be careful to just run it always on first down. You gotta break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Falcons take a timeout. It's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Let's see what they went with on third down. Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. Now about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Ball at the 33 for first down. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.